Okay, so this will be my tutorial for what I've been able to hear from listening to the song, how I think it goes. So firstly here, you're gonna start off on a E major 7 chord. So that's octave, E's in the bass, and then in the right hand, G sharp, B, D sharp, G sharp. So I'll just go over the first little passage. So you play that chord once, then you tap it again. Except this time you're gonna be rippling with a melody in the right hand. So play it once. So in the right hand, you're rippling up from the G sharp, and then coming down playing a melody, F sharp, E sharp, D sharp, sorry. F sharp, E sharp, into E flat minor 7. So that first little bit, one last time. Okay, so once you've come here, the next bit is... So you're playing this E flat minor 7 chord, which is E flats in the bass, octave E flats, and G flat, B flat, D flat, G flat. Then in the left hand you're playing B flat to E flat. And then in the right hand you're going F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. And then you're gonna play that again as a ripple in the right hand an octave higher. So the same notes, F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Then you're gonna ripple E flat minor 7 chord in the left hand, so that's like that. So those notes are E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat. And then this melody here, which is A flat, D flat, E flat, A flat. Which takes you back to this chord again. So I'm just gonna recap all of that together slowly. So it's... And then you're back to this chord again, the E major 7 chord. Now when you hit it the second time, well, when you get to this point, you're doing a part of an arpeggio on the left hand, so you hit the chord and go. So you do an arpeggio like that on the left hand, which is E, E, E. Then once you've done that on the left, the right hand ripples that chord again. So ripples G sharp minor and then B major. So that B major is E, D sharp, F sharp. Then the same thing again in the left hand, B to E. Then a melody here. Very similar to the melody that I did before, but it's just got the F sharp, so. Actually no, No, that's incorrect. So it's just these notes again, same notes again. A flat, D flat, E flat, A flat. Then that E flat minor 7 chord again. So when you hit this chord now, you're gonna do an arpeggio in the left hand, E flat, E flat, E flat, F sharp, C sharp, F. Oh wait, actually not the F sharp at the top, just the C sharp. So that's the first little bit of it, and hopefully the way I'm explaining this isn't too confusing. I'm just gonna go over what I've done from the start and play it slowly. Okay, so continuing on from where I left off, the next part of this is gonna start with a G sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9 chord. So in the left hand, you're gonna play G sharp, C, E, F sharp. In the right hand, you're gonna play B, E, and on the F sharp and this G sharp, you're gonna glissando from this note to that note, so from F sharp to G sharp. Then you're gonna do that again. Then come down playing B and F sharp, then B and E. Into a C sharp minor 9 chord, so that bit again once more. So this chord here is C sharp in the left hand, C sharp minor 7, so that's C sharp, E, G sharp, B. In the right hand, B, D sharp, G sharp, B. Then you're gonna play G sharp in the left hand, and in the right hand, B and E sharp, or D sharp, sorry, at the same time. Which takes you to the next part. So I'm just gonna go over that again, this part here. Now I'm gonna put the camera on the other side again, just so you know it's easier to see. Okay, so this next part, in the left hand, you're playing an arpeggio starting from E flat. And in the right hand, you're glissandoing again from A flat to B flat. So the arpeggio on the left hand, that's E flat, B flat, E flat. And when you play the E flat in the left hand at the same time you glissando in the right. So. Then after playing the arpeggio in the left hand, in the right hand, I don't know what you would call this, but it's played quite quickly. I guess a little bit like a trill, but not quite. So from A flat to A flat, back to G flat. So I'm gonna play the whole of this, just this part here, slowly. And also another thing, when you're playing these trills, you got to be careful with the pedal, because you basically got to press the pedal after doing them, because otherwise it sounds a bit too much. But anyway, to do this part again. So once you've done that, you press E flat in the left hand again once, and then you play a melody in the right hand, D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, taking you into the next chord. I keep pausing there, but it's just meant to be played straight. So once you've gotten to this point, you're playing I think this is a E major 13 chord. So that's E in the bass and G sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp. Left hand's doing the same thing again, or a similar thing where it's playing an arpeggio, so just a semitone up from that, E, B, E. Then once you've done that, you're kind of rippling up a little bit slower with these notes. I think they're the same notes again, but A flat, D flat, A flat, D flat, E flat, A flat, then the same thing again an octave higher. So you're playing that E chord, then playing B and E again, then that same melody again, except slower. Which takes you on to the next part. So this part played again. Okay, so you're playing G flat in the right hand, and in the left hand A flat, E flat, G flat. So nothing too hard there, pretty simple. Then in the right hand after that, G flat, B flat, D flat. Then there's a bit of a pause, and then in the left hand you want to ripple those same notes again, so whilst glissandoing from B flat to B. So just from the start of that part again, then there's a pause, then a melody in the right hand, so from that B you go B flat, so that melody from the B is B flat, G flat, B flat, B, into the next chord. this part now, the left hand is gonna play C sharp to A flat quite quickly, and then the right hand you're gonna play D flat, G flat, B flat. And you're gonna do that again. So you're gonna do that again, and then you're gonna play these chords in the right hand. B sharp, G sharp, down to B flat, C sharp, F sharp. Coming down into a E flat minor. I guess this would be a minor 11, but you're gonna kind of glissando again in the right hand from this A flat to this B. Or you could just play it straight like an E minor 7. Play it either way. So once you've done that, again, that same arpeggio on the left hand again. Arpeggio, you're playing a melody in the right hand, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp. Then an E major 9 chord. So all that is E major 7, except you're playing the F sharp as well. Left hand's just going from E to B. So I think now that I've gone up to this point, I'm gonna recap what I've done so far from the start. So okay, now, so getting up to this part, left hand just going from E to B. Then you're gonna play a melody which is gonna be octaves in the right hand. So that's F sharp, G sharp, B. Basically the same melody as before, but with octaves. So B, C sharp, D sharp. C sharp minor 9 chord again. So in the right hand, that's D sharp, G sharp, B, D sharp. And the left hand C sharp. So left hand's gonna be going C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. Once you get to the C sharp in the left hand, you're going to be playing C sharp, F sharp, C sharp in the right. So rippling up from those notes in the right hand, like that. Then a melody. So after doing that ripple, B flat, and E flat in the left hand. flat in the left hand, B flat in the right, and then B flat in the left hand, G flat in the right, and then D flat and A flat. Sorry, that was incorrect what I just said. So the part from the E flat, once you get to the D flat in the left hand, in the right hand you play G flat, A flat. That same E major 13 chord again. That in the right hand again, and then C sharp, G sharp, coming into a G sharp minor 7 chord. So that's G sharp, D sharp, F sharp, B. Once you play that, going down to the B flat, and then playing F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and B. So these notes in the right hand, F sharp in the left. B flat in the right. Which I'll just say the notes for, so that's E in the left hand, and then E flat, G flat, C sharp in the right. Then you're gonna play B in the left hand, and kind of slide up from this F sharp to C sharp. Be a bit of a pause, and then you're gonna play this B, and then straight after do that slide up. So once you've done that, B flat, G flat, A flat. So that same glissando again. Just the same thing again from before. Same melody. So you're gonna do that from before. Then once you've done that little trill, in the left hand you're gonna play E flat once, and then play a G sharp in the right hand, E flat, B, D sharp, and I'm just struggling to remember, yeah, that's it. 1 second, I'm just struggling to remember the last chord, or one of the last chords. Yeah, that's it, C sharp minor 9. So C sharp octaves in the left hand, and E, G sharp, B, D sharp. After you play this G sharp, there's a little bit of a pause, and then it plays the melody. So that's C sharp minor 9 chord. Tap the E once, so play it like this. And then this very final part. So once you've done that, that's E, E, E again. And in the right hand, hopefully you can see that, that's C sharp and this B flat up here. And then really that's it basically, except, you know, the right hand plays this pattern descending down, so it starts from the F sharp, and then it's just this pattern. Just all black notes. I just stop it when I get to this G sharp, and then, you know, end it with a E in the bass. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. The only thing I'd like to add is that when I listen to the person on the track play this piece, the way they play it is kind of like they've got their own rhythm. It's not like they're playing, you know, exactly in time. They're kind of just flowing with it. So me personally, when I was trying to learn this, I kind of found it a little bit hard to get the rhythm of it down. So I just listened to it over and over again, you know, as a guideline, and then tried to find my own way of playing it. Last thing here, I guess I'll just go over it from the start, playing it slow.